Two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Never memorize something that you can look up. A human being is a part of the whole called by us universe, a part limited in time and space. He experiences himself, his thoughts and feeling as something separated from the rest, a kind of optical delusion of his consciousness. This delusion is a kind of prison for us, restricting us to our personal desires and to affection for a few persons nearest to us. Our task must be to free ourselves from this prison by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures in the whole of nature in its beauty. If you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. Logic will get you from A to Z. Imagination will get you everywhere. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. Our task must be to free ourselves by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures in the whole of nature and its beauty. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. When you are courting a nice girl, an hour seems like a second. When you sit on a red-hot cinder, a second seems like an hour. That's relativity. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. If we knew what it was we were doing, it would not be called research, would it? Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious. Try not to become a man of success, rather become a man of value. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existence. One cannot help but be in awe when he contemplates the mysteries of eternity, of life, of the marvelous structure of reality. It is enough if one tries merely to comprehend a little of this mystery each day. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. Once you can accept the universe as matter expanding into nothing that is something, wearing stripes with plaid comes easy. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion that stands at the cradle of true art and true science. If I were not a physicist, I would probably be a musician. I often think in music. I live my daydreams in music. I see my life in terms of music. I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. You never fail until you stop trying. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. Gravitation is not responsible for people falling in love. It is not that I'm so smart, but I stay with the questions much longer. Creativity is intelligence having fun. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. If A is a success in life, then A equals X plus Y plus Z. Work is X, Y is play, and Z is keeping your mouth shut. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Out of clutter, find simplicity. I'd rather be an optimist and a fool than a pessimist and right. Nothing happens until something moves. Genius is 1% talent and 99% hard work. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. We all know that light travels faster than sound. That's why certain people appear bright until you hear them speak. I never made one of my discoveries through the process of rational thinking. Blind belief in authority is the greatest enemy of truth. Love is a better master than duty. I must be willing to give up what I am in order to become what I will be. It would be possible to describe everything scientifically, but it would make no sense. It would be without meaning. as if you described a Beethoven symphony as a variation of wave pressure. The woman who follows the crowd will usually go no further than the crowd. The woman who walks alone is likely to find herself in places no one has ever been before. We dance for laughter. We dance for tears. We dance for madness. We dance for fears. We dance for hopes. We dance for screams. We are the dancers. We create the dreams. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Time is an illusion. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives. A question that sometimes drives me hazy: am I or are the others crazy? In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Peace cannot be kept by force, it can only be achieved by understanding. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. When you trip over love, it is easy to get up. But when you fall in love, it is impossible to stand again. Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted with important matters. The best way to cheer yourself is to cheer somebody else up. Everything must be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. Black holes are where God divided by zero. Imagination is everything, it is the preview of life's coming attractions.